Do you want to make boundaries with narcissists that actually work? Okay, I'm going to give you 5 ways to make boundaries with narcissists that actually work in this video. All right, so you're trying to make boundaries with narcissists. I know everybody says create boundaries, and you're over there going, but how do I do that, right? Because they've been conditioning you from the beginning, and it's so hard. I know it's so hard. By the way, I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm a narcissist negotiation expert. I'm a lawyer. I have represented thousands and thousands of people in negotiations against narcissists. I've helped them beat people against narcissists, win against narcissists, get free from narcissists. If that's what you want to do too, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell. I've taken people from lives of drama, trauma, and chaos to step into lives of freedom. I've been against narcissists myself in my personal life. I'm on this mission, I'm on this journey, and I want to get you free too. So subscribe, hit that notification bell. All right, you're over there, you're going like, I don't know how to create boundaries. You want boundaries that will actually work. I want to help you make boundaries that'll actually work. I'm going to give you 5 ways. So you're going to want to watch all the way till the end so you get all 5. So number 1 is you got to stop explaining yourself. Once you create those boundaries, you want to try to tell them why you're creating boundaries. You want to say to them, well, I needed to do this because, and it's you're this and I that. And because that's when you leave yourself open. That's when they start to do that thing that they do, that Svengali thing that they do on you. And you can't go there with them. You can't leave yourself open. You can't listen to their crap because they know how to do that thing that they do with you. I'm sorry, but they've been conditioning you from the beginning. They know how to read you. They know how to trigger you. They know how to get under your skin. The first thing you have to do is, once you say, these are the boundaries, we're going to use one form of communication. That's it. You don't need to explain yourself or whatever your boundary is. You're going to pick the kids up at the curb, or you're going to, speak to me in a certain manner, whatever it is that your boundary is, then you don't need to explain yourself. That's it. This is my new rule. I don't need to tell you why. That's the new thing. So stop explaining yourself. That's number 1. Number 2 is, stop making yourself look vulnerable. Don't make yourself look weak by putting yourself out there, by saying, sorry, I had to do this. By making yourself look vulnerable, then that gives them that opening. When you make yourself look vulnerable, it gives them that opportunity to come in and counts. So don't cry in front of them. Don't look weak in front of them. You can scream in front of your pillow, whatever it is, but don't lose control. Don't get emotional. Don't allow them to trigger you. Seriously, just don't. No emotion. Stick to the boundaries. So those are items 1 and 2. These are just things that you have to do in order for them to really start to respect you. And if you really want to know who a narcissist respects, I have a whole video on the only person a narcissist respects. I would definitely check out that video if you really want to know who a narcissist respects. And the next one is to stop looking for what I call attunement, or getting the narcissist to like agree with you, or, to stop getting them to like see your side, or getting the narcissist to see why you're doing what you're doing, acknowledge you, and say, don't you see why this is going to work for us? Don't you see why this is better? Don't you see that this is going to be better all around for everybody? This is going to be best for both of us. If you're trying to get them to see reason, you're not understanding that they just don't think the same way that reasonable people think. Their brains just don't operate the same way. And the faster that you can get yourself to understand that, the faster that you'll be able to heal, the faster that you'll be able to protect yourself, the faster that you'll be able to move on, the faster that you'll be able to get to be on the offensive. There's so many things that'll work better for you once you understand that. Just don't expect attunement. Don't expect them to agree with you. So stop looking for agreement and acknowledgement. If you want a boundary that's going to work, just stop looking for that, because it's not going to happen. You're never going to get them to see your side. I want you to just put, I will stop now. I will stop now. I want you to put that in the comments, because that's your cue to yourself to understand that you're going to stop explaining yourself. You're going to stop looking vulnerable. You're going to stop looking to get them to see your side, all of those things right now. The next thing is that you're going to stop expecting them to change, because they're not. They're not going to suddenly get to be better people. They're not going to suddenly future fake you into, oh, I've changed, I'm better, it's going to be different now. It's not. You probably have heard it a million times, they're not going to change. All right. So if you want to have a boundary that's going to work, understand that they can't come back and say, oh, let me cross the boundary because this time it's going to be different. It's not. And number five, if you want to set a boundary that's going to work, stop excusing them. Stop excusing them. Stop excusing them because they had a bad childhood. It's not that bad all the time. These are what I call like red flags that you look past, that you should like look for in yourself, because you kind of defend them for them. Then you make it easier for them in that sense, so because you're excusing them. And so if you want to have boundaries that work, stop excusing them. So those are the 5 things that you can do if you want to have boundaries that work. Stop explaining yourself. Stop making yourself look vulnerable and being emotional in front of them. Stop looking for attunement or agreement. Stop excusing them. Stop expecting them to change. And stop excusing them. And if you are getting ready to negotiate with a narcissist, make sure to grab my free Crush My Negotiation prep worksheet at winmynegotiation.com, and make sure that you have subscribed to this channel and hit that notification bell. Remember that they only win if you give in. If you're looking for more support, I do have a free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung, which you can definitely join as well. And remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. It is never too late. It is never too late. I've helped millions of people through this channel, thousands of people in my Slay programs and through all of my resources, so you can be helped too. All right. So I will see all of you guys in the next video. Thanks for joining me in this one.